Hello, everyone. That is a pig. All right. So we're currently in the pig year, the boar. Okay. So we are in the pig year. Um, but we want to know about the vibe of this year. Okay. So the vibe of this year is, or the year we're going into 2020 is the rat year and the white rat year. So pigs, you guys were supposed to have a good year this year. If you did not, maybe you weren't taking good advice or listening to your own intuition. Maybe you've had spots of good times and not so good times. But this year, I'll give you some feng shui ideas to make this year a lot better for you. Okay. And if you're watching this video because maybe your husband or girlfriend is the sign and you're trying to find out, and maybe in your video I didn't mention something, just ask and I will leave a comment, or yeah, I'll leave a comment. That's the best way of doing it. All right. Okay, so it's a 4-year, 2020. 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4, usually the positive aspect of it is balance, like 4 corners of a building. So it's like structure. I always think of it like that, and feeling safe and secure. However, this 4-year, we can look at it as organization. We're asking ourselves deep spiritual questions. What's my organization, or what organization works best for me? It's really being true to yourself this year and not really trying to prove anything to anyone. What works best for you, and also what works best for the collective, for the world. So it's organization, it's work. How does things work? Right? People are asking deep questions. What are we working towards? That's something. What is it? And this is something that will mean a lot to you. Now, 4 is about vision, but what I need to say is that 4 sounds like death in Chinese. So since this is the Chinese zodiac, right, based on the year you were born and the animal associated with that wheel, that cycle of the 12 animals. So the 4, okay, sounds like death, and everything is a vibration, it's a sound, it's a frequency, it's an association. So it's associated with death. So this year is a chaos year of war, of revolution, and it's needed to happen because there's an imbalance. So there could be strength on 4 corners and finding that balance, right? So 4 is a vision. It's a limitation. Is the limitation good? Is it bad? Everything is asking, who is it working for? Is it good? Is it bad? Is there balance? What is the priority? What is the management? Are you being managed in a wrong way? Are you managing yourself the wrong way? Restriction. What is a restriction? Is it a good restriction that will bring balance, or bring chaos on the other end? Good for me, not good for the other. The effort. Okay, the determination. So these are the key words that's associated with it, and really digging into it and really looking at the whole picture rather than the superficial. Okay, so 4 is related to Uranus. Okay, and Uranus is also related to the sun, and the sun represents the self. Like, for instance, Aries is the sun, the I am, right? Energy, where it's confident and it's focused on itself. This could be negative and positive. It depends on how you use it. I am, to empower myself. Je suis, right? Is finding that divine power within you. So 4 is being. It's associated with being, right? That Uranus and that 4, being, my mind, body, and spirit. And how does my mind and body and spirit works in the physical world? How is it adjusting in the physical world? The structure of the physical world and the organization of the physical world. So you can see the coincidence, or the same thing with 4 and Uranus. Okay. Now Uranus is, like I said, all about tension and change and revolution, right? So, people think, oh, it's a chaos year, but within that chaos can come something that will bring about a better way of being. Now, Uranus is a higher octave of Mercury. Okay, so it's just going up these levels. It's like, really moving up levels for ourselves, leveling up. Okay, so this higher octave of Mercury is in the form of a person. It is about their development and their growth within their character. So you got to really watch the character of a person and the ways of this person. Okay, so, and the means of their communication. The way the person is communicating, what is their end goal? What is the means of their communication? Okay? And and it's growing and it's moving like the sun. I am. Or they're just thinking about themselves, and then that creates chaos. So in a group think, it could just be thinking about oneself and not really trying to bring balance overall. Okay, where everyone is happy in a sense. Like you can't please all the people all the time. You can't do that, but there's a balance there. Okay, a rightful balance. So this year is about really, really kicking in that rightful balance of the self and the sun, and the Uranus is the liberated path. Okay, so finding that balance within both. Now, Uranus is also the awakener, the person that will wake you up, like the Aquarius people. Okay, they have that emotion, the water bearer, but they're an air sign and they're a future thinker. So they're usually born in a time where they can recognize the BS, and they're like, this is just not right. So everyone will have to really wake up to that, that consciousness. So Pig, this year will be that type of awakening, okay? Yeah, so just starting off with that for everyone. Pig, you are a friend of the tiger, the rabbit, and the sheep. The rabbit and the sheep is very strong. Tiger as well. You're typically not supposed to be friends with the snake or the monkey, but you can definitely vibe with someone like that because, in this life, it happens, and their charts will have an element build up in it that you have in your chart, and maybe you need to learn a lot from that person, okay? So you'll vibe spiritual with that person. Now, the monkey, who is not typically your friend, is a friend of the rat. So this year is the year of the pig right now, okay, 2019. So earlier in the year, I got like a pig. I went to Chinatown, got this made, okay, got this pendant and the necklace made. And I wore it pretty much at the beginning of the year, vibing with the frequency. So I did, and then after a while, I didn't wear it that much, but you can choose to wear it all year or just kind of vibe with it, okay? So having a statue on your work desk of a rat is good. Putting it in your money corner, on your money altar. When you enter a room, the very left corner is, the very left side of the room is your money corner in Western feng shui, so you can use it in that sense, okay? And set up your money altar. Your money altar should have a money tree on it in the stone that is considered your lucky stone in Chinese, in their culture. Okay, so that would be like a moonstone. And there's other more expensive, like a jade. I can't think of the color right now, but you can do the research and find it. But a moonstone would be the more affordable stone to have on your money altar. So you can get a feng shui tree that's made out of moonstone. You can have Kuan Yin, or a goddess that represents love, Yameya or Shun, Lakshmi, or Kuan Yin on your money altar that represents love, because this year is a chaos year. It's not good. It's not necessarily bad. It's both. It is what is. Okay. You can have Buddha for that enlightened mind. Okay, that open mind to really think instead of being led to think what you need to think. Essential oils will play a really good role for this year, or an actual herb that will be good for your health needs, whatever your health needs are. Seeing your regular doctor, seeing your natural doctor, which is the old medicine, like traditional Chinese medicine, or Ayurveda, or whatever culture you're from, your root doctor, okay? That is educated, that should be educated in Chinese medicine or Ayurveda, but very well rounded, even in their own tradition, okay? Now, your health is going to be about your mind and limiting stress, and really setting boundaries with people that you just need to set boundaries, okay? And receive that respect. That's rightfully should be for everyone should have that respect. You want to receive fortune. That means that you want to set the tone of other people. You're taking care of yourself, but you want people in your life that feel happy to take care of you, right? So it's just that give and take energy, okay? And you want to improve your health and your mind emotionally. So this is the most important thing, is is limiting stressful people, stressful situations, stressful personal behaviors. And this will strengthen your immune system. So the mental and physical stress, the mental stress will lower your immune system. So the herbs, drinking the right herbs that works best for you, will work really well. Making sure that you're taking your vitamins, you have a better diet for yourself, and you're incorporating sleeping habits that is best for you. So really evaluating yourself and really knowing yourself, even having a notebook where you can write down every day how you're feeling, and in that book you can write down the herb that you're taking that day. So really having that positive notation for yourself will be good for your yearly checkups and just really knowing yourself. Okay, don't waste your money this year. If you are getting into a good job or you have a good job, try not to waste your money on fashion and items that you don't need. Make this year very simple for you. Dress comfortably, clean and proper, whatever. You're clean, you're well. Don't really waste your money on things that you don't need. You really want to save it, especially if your money is good. Okay, that's very important. All right. So, and any way that you're going to be wasting your money can have you end up in debt, and you don't want that. Okay. Tiger, rabbit, and sheep are good for you in love, but again, go with what works best for you that you know. Avoid snakes and monkey for love. We already went over that already. And your feng shui, you already know about your Buddha, your money tree, moonstone bracelet or moonstone on your work desk, and also on your money corner. Money altar will be really good. Okay, so that's just you keeping yourself very organized for the year. And that's what the feng shui is it's allowing that qi and that energy to flow in your home, so there's no clutter and no chaos. Okay, now breaking down the year into quarters is every 3 months. Now the new year is observed in the Chinese calendar and their time zone as the 25th of January. Here in the States, the new moon is on the 24th. So recognizing both days if you're in the States would be perfectly wonderful, and knowing your time zone and knowing the high peak of the moon, so you can actually be maybe at your money altar praying, chanting, whatever your regular spiritual belief is. You want to take advantage of the high peak of the moon. Okay, the first quarter is more time for you for love, maybe self-love, loving yourself, appreciating yourself, your love in your relationship of your marriage. So make the first three months, the first quarter of the year about self-love or your relationship, okay? And making any kind of positive changes for yourself or your loved ones, okay? Your money is good at the first quarter of the year. The second quarter of the year is again about improving the love, okay, that you need in your life. So if you're single, it's a great time to be social and to just enjoy that time, but mainly focusing on your money and what makes you happy for yourself in the second quarter, okay? And don't give up on yourself. Don't let yourself go. Really take really good care of yourself, okay? And don't get committed at all in the second quarter, because you might be feeling like you're getting along really well with that person, but that's not the right person for you. So you might end up with, say, a child with this person when they're not really the right person. They might be saying all the right words, you might be having fun, but you're not really grounded and focused. So you really want to make sure you're just being social and having a good time. If you're committed, then working on that relationship and doing the same thing, okay? The third quarter is going to be better for love. You should be, if you are on the hunt, in the male aspect is giving gifts and really finding that person. When you find that right person for you, you are going to express yourself in the right way as you should. As a female, you'll be receiving, you'll be just feeling really good about it. If you're married, you're definitely giving gifts or just really enjoying that third quarter together. You can be reminiscing on the time that you met and really creating a more even stronger positive bond, okay? This is your season to invest in your time, okay? And invest in your partner, invest in your relationship. And especially in September is a great time. It's a romantic time for you, whether you're married or you're single, finding that right mate. And for some of you, you might not even find the right person. So it all breaks down into like a three. Okay, it's either you're married, you're single, or you're dating that right person and future you'll be married, or you met the right person in the third quarter and you guys are more seriously committed. In the fourth quarter, some of you will be getting married. For the rest of you who've met someone special in the third quarter, in the fourth quarter, the relationship is just being stronger. Okay, a stronger commitment. And if you're single, you will be finding the right match for you. It's just taking your time and really enjoying whatever love is in your life in the fourth quarter. Okay, and really thinking about what is best for you in your life of love and how to win that. Money is good, family is good. You end the year very good, pig. You are having pretty much a 2-year or a 3-year. Some of you a 3-year because you're still on that vibe from the last season, but you really want to incorporate your lucky directions, which is southeast or northeast. And this is usually where you'd want your front door of your home to face, in pretty much close to that direction. These are your lucky directions as far as where you live in town, in the northeast, in the southeast section or the northeast area of town, or having your front door facing that direction as closely as possible. Okay, can be favorable. All right, but this year you want to make sure that you're on the receiving end financially and in love. All right, and if you're male, you'll know that this is the right partner for you, and you'll be on the hunt and investing your time. If you're the female boy, you'll be receiving. Okay. Knowing that monkey, like I said, is the friend of the rat. So this makes it even more of a little bit of a challenge, since you're not necessarily friends with monkey. So really incorporating having that rat symbol, bronze statue, little statue, doesn't have to be anything big, in your money corner. Making sure that you are taking advantage of receiving this year, where you're not depleting yourself, especially if you pig, you had a good year, but certain things were off. You really want to make sure that you are letting that go and correcting that, so that you're trusting your intuition and you're receiving what you need this year, and in the most positive way. All right, so really taking care of yourself this year, making sure that you're taking care of your mental happiness, and also the best diet that you can give yourself. Okay, so the emotional, the mind, just making sure that you are happy. All right, so this is not easy work, but it's well worth it. All right, so thank you, pig. You guys have a happy 2020, and I will see you guys next time. Click like, leave a nice comment. Those are the only accepted ones. Ask questions, and I'll see you. Peace.